Hi, my name is Jamie Schmidt. I'm a DBT coach, formerly a DBT therapist from Houston, Texas, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about what you can expect from my virtual comprehensive dialectical behavior therapy skills course. DBT was originally published in the 90s as a comprehensive treatment approach for borderline personality disorder. The approach is multifaceted and involves a lot of different aspects of services to the client. DBT is the gold standard of treatment for those who are actively suicidal and self-harming, and for those with borderline personality disorder diagnoses. However, even though the skills are just one aspect of this multi-layered process, they are incredibly valuable and can be beneficial to everyone. They use a 4-module approach that, when combined, provides a complete framework for understanding and managing emotions in any situation, so that you can stop reacting and start living with intention and in alignment with your values and long-term goals. DBT skills cover 4 modules of competencies. The first is mindfulness, being present to the current moment. And this acts as our foundation and runs throughout everything we discuss in the modules. Next is emotion regulation, understanding what happens in our emotional experiences and how to change them when they are unhelpful to us. We also have an interpersonal effectiveness module working on skills that happen in relationship, how to ask for your needs effectively, how to determine if someone is actually capable of meeting your needs, how to find friends and develop longer relationships. And our final module is distress tolerance, getting through crisis situations without actively making them worse. Getting triggered and not acting on our problem behaviors, not creating long-term consequences, reacting, destroying relationships, opportunities, etc. When combined, you have a skill to use in any situation, no matter what. And you can treat the skills modules like an algorithm in your head of if-thens. If I'm highly dysregulated, then I'm going to use my distress tolerance skills. If I'm in relationship asking for something, then I'm going to use my interpersonal skills, so forth and so on. You can use this to help you bridge gaps that you may not have learned about effective communication and relations in your family of origin. This can be really helpful for neurodivergent individuals, especially since we get so much invalidation from our environment about how we perceive and engage with the world. Having this framework allows us to have something that is empirically validated that we can reference back to at any given point. For me, one of the most helpful skills, and there are so many, was learning there's this sheet called When Emotions Fit the Facts. And that helped me to learn how to identify when I'm experiencing like multiple levels of negative emotions at once, some triggered by the current moment and some triggered by past trauma, and how to differentiate between those and validate what is happening in the now, and then soothe what is stuck in my nervous system from the past. This course is designed to cover everything that you would typically cover in a 6-month DBT Skills course if you were taking group psychoeducation. The modules are divided as they are in the book and designed to follow along with Marsha Linehan's Blue Skills Worksheets spiral bound notebook. There are over 100 lessons in this between written and video. Written lessons cover all the skills as well as like foundational information that informs how and why the framework works the way it does. And then the video lessons get into applications of the skills, examples from my life and my clients' lives, and just a little more heart and soul about discussion as you would get them typically presented in a classroom setting. I've tried to keep video lessons short, under 15 minutes, because that tends to be my limit for absorbing information at this point in my life and earth journey. And I think for most people it is. And you can work through the program at your own speed. The recommendation is that you cover all the information twice, and that whenever you come across an activity, a mindful moment, or a homework assignment, that you do engage in it, because it is important to not just theoretically understand these skills, but to be able to take them and apply them into your life in the situations where you're actually triggered. I think this skill could be especially useful for those who have been referred to DBT but unable to find it in their locale. It will provide you with the complete framework. You have access to me for office hours 1 day a week, as well as like email communication with me whenever, if you would like reviews of homework sheets or more discussions about certain aspects of a skill or a worksheet or whatever, you've got access to me along the way. And I just think this could be a really amazing resource for a lot of people who have been looking for the addition of these skills in their life. So I hope you'll go check it out and maybe it's a fit for you. Look forward to connecting.